Hello everyone. Welcome to TeachConnect. I'm Dr. Padmavati Tungatutti from TeachConnect. TeachConnect is a place, a web portal where applicants for jobs at schools meet their recruiters. Applicants put their resumes, post their resumes at this portal www.teachconnect.in. Today we are going to talk about learning outcomes and the specific learning outcome. Learning outcomes is the first part where it forms the title of your lesson plan. For every teacher, learning outcome is very, very important because that's how the teacher starts her lesson and start writing her lesson plan. Learning outcomes is a booklet, a handbook, which is designed by CBSE, and the learning outcomes at secondary stage is the book which we are seeing here. And let us go to the portal, and you see that this handbook is a soft copy available, and you can see that the learning outcomes for all these are available. Learning outcomes are available for English language, Urdu, Hindi, social studies, even for health and physical education and art education also. This is a very precious book for all the CBSE students and for the teachers who are writing their lesson plan. The link of this document for the primary and the secondary learning outcomes I shall post in the link below where I can post this document, and we shall see how a learning outcome has a difference while preparing the lesson plan. And this is the learning outcome for Hindi. And if we just go further, you have learning outcomes for science. And we shall see that this is for class 9. Class 9 and 10, that's for the secondary level. On the left-hand side, we see the pedagogical processes, and the right-hand side, we see the learning outcome. Pedagogical processes are those processes where you can have a best strategy while delivering the content to the student. And here, every learning outcome has to be very specific. It should be a measurable one, following the SWOT theory. That means after the learning outcome, the student should be able to achieve something, or he can be assessed. It starts with a verb, and it has what and the how. The what are we going to do and how are we going to do, and starts with the verb. Check anything, like you see classifies is a verb wherein you have what we are going to do on material. You're going to check the phenomena and processes based on the properties of characteristics. The statement has the verb, the what we are going to do, and how we are going to do. That's very important. Check any of the statements here. Calculate is a verb, using the data given. The data is given specifically for the children, and the data is calculated. You take up any of the things. Draw is a verb. What should they draw? A label diagram of what? How are they going to draw? They're going to make either a flow chart or a concept map or a graph. You can go to any of these. And now let us see page number 65 of the booklet. Here you can find social sciences and the expected learning outcome. Again, the same way pedagogical processes and the learning outcomes are given on the right side. Then we have classifies and compares. That's the verb. What are they going to classify and compare? The events, facts, data and figures. How? Physical features, how they are going to do it, how they are going to compare. Physical features of other places. This is what we are going to understand from the learning outcome. Very important to follow learning outcome. The link is pasted in the chat box below. The link is pasted below for secondary level NCERT Learning Outcomes Handbook, as well as for the primary level handbook. Thank you very much.